The Davis County Mustangs play here on the Atomo Radio Sports Network. Now, let's get down to the court and join the voice of the Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
Welcome to Knoxville. Our coverage of Davis County basketball continues on the Atomo Radio Sports Network with the South Central Conference Showdown. It's the Davis County Lady Mustangs versus the Knoxville Panthers. This is the Petrito Orthodontics pregame show. Make it your goal to get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the staff at Petrito Orthodontics today. We're delighted to have you with us. I'm Ellis Kojo. The man with two last names, Parker Stevens, is here as well. He's our producer. Coming up next, we'll take a look at Davis County. They got back on track with a big road win over the weekend, and they are looking for their second straight victory. You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
If you've been looking to take your nursing career to the next level, William Penn University is ready to help. With the RN to BSN program, you could have your degree in as little as 17 months. You'll find individualized attention from professors that care about your success. William Penn wants to see each and every student succeed in their education and life. That's why our advisors work with you to provide affordable tuition. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
This is Milo Wells, your pharmacist at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. When you need prescriptions, stop in and see me. If you aren't a current customer, we will help you fill out a new patient form, which takes less than 5 minutes. We have a lot of over-the-counter items and have vaccines. We are here 6 days a week and offer free delivery in Bloomfield and surrounding areas. I pride myself on professionalism and small-town customer service, and our pharmacy reflects those values. Stop in and see us at Wells Hometown Drug next to CarQuest in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, this is Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. I would like to personally invite you to see our updated inventory. We have a nice selection of tools, plumbing, flooring, tile, accessories, and as always, we can order in anything you might need. Josh is also available to offer you professional 3D drawings to design your new home, deck, or addition. We don't charge huge architect fees, but are confident you will be happy with our work. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
Hi, this is Kendall with Citizens Mutual. It's a busy time of the year, so we want you to save as much time as possible. Whether you need internet, TV, or phone service, we can handle all of them for you. We also have a great selection of TVs ranging from 32 to 65 inch, as well as appliances. Stop in today, and remember, Citizens Mutual is owned and operated by its customers. So when you walk in the door, we don't just treat you like a customer, we treat you like you're the boss, because you are. We're looking forward to seeing you at Citizens Mutual, just off the square in Bloomfield.
Hi, I'm Eric, owner of Spillman Auto Parts. We have thousands of used parts that would fix that annoying problem with your car. Dennis, Gary, and John are ready to take your call and save you money. You can also check out our eBay store and buy parts directly on our website at spillmanauto.com. And don't forget to check out our great selection of rebuildable cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to meeting you at Spillman Auto Parts in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back to Bloomfield. Beg your pardon, to Knoxville. Davis County is seeking their first league win of the season, but they face a stiff challenge in the form of the unbeaten Knoxville Panthers. This is the Petrito Orthodontics pregame show. Make your goal to get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the staff at Petrito Orthodontics today. On Saturday afternoon, the Lady Mustangs traveled to Corydon for a non-conference tilt with the Wayne Lady Falcons looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. Thanks to a hot start from senior point guard Hannah Schooley, Davis County grabbed the lead halfway through the first quarter and never looked back. Final score, Davis County 62, Wayne 50. Hannah Schooley led all scorers with 18 points, and it was the 8 points she put in during the first quarter that allowed the Lady Mustangs to snag the lead. Davis County had their best shooting game of the season in hitting 41% of their field goals, and they were even hotter from downtown. The Lady Mustangs were 6 of 13 from behind the arc. 2 players hit a trio of three-pointers. One of them was the aforementioned Schooley. The other was senior Brett Law, who also provided an early dagger with a three-pointer as the third quarter came to an end. Law finished with 9 points. It's also worth mentioning that sophomore Brett Barker had her best game of the season coming off the bench. With regular starter Morgan P. Fish hampered with foul trouble, Barker stepped up and provided 8 points and 4 rebounds, 3 of them on the offensive end. With the win, Davis County evened their record at 3-3. Tonight, the Lady Mustangs face a Knoxville team that blew them out in both games they played last season. Coming up next, we'll turn our attention to the Knoxville Lady Panthers. They're undefeated to start the season, and they look to keep things rolling here in Knoxville. You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Here's to you, the intrepid explorers, driven doers, and off-road adrenaline addicts. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road brand. Now's the time to celebrate. Enjoy savings up to $3,500 during the Polaris Great American Thank You.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Sometimes life can get a little busy and plans can change. That doesn't mean you have to put your future on hold. With William Penn University's online and evening classes, you can further your education on your schedule. Choose online, in-classroom, or blended with locations in Oskaloosa and Johnston. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu. Classes start throughout the year. Continue your education on your terms, on your turf, with William Penn University.
John at Collision Corner knows that when you get in an accident and need some work done on your vehicle, you want the process to go smooth and easy. That's why Collision Corner is your best choice. John is a preferred body shop, which means he can work directly with your insurance company. He will handle the claim from start to finish. Collision Corner knows you need your car back as soon as possible, and they will also pick it up and deliver it to you for free. When you have an accident, call John and his team at Collision Corner in Bloomfield, and don't forget to like them on Facebook.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports
Network. It's great to have you with us. Ellis Kojo and Parker Stevens are here in Knoxville. We're moving closer to the tip-off between Davis County and Knoxville. This is the Petrito Orthodontics pregame show. Make it your goal to get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the staff at Petrito Orthodontics today. Knoxville has started off hot this season with a 5-0 record, and when you look at the games, the margins have not been even close. They have won their games by an average of 29 points. Most of the team that swept through the South Central Conference undefeated last year have returned. Knoxville is loaded, they're particularly top-heavy. They may have the 2 best players, actually, in the South Central Conference. Senior Katie Kaichis is averaging 28 points so far this season. In November, Kaitcha signed a letter of intent with the University of Nebraska, Omaha, and that's where she will play her college ball. That's a Division I school, so she is a legit talent. And just talking with the play-by-play guy for Knoxville before the game, he said that most teams just let Kaitcha do her thing and try to stop the rest of the team. The problem with that is that the other scorer is not too shabby as well. Maggie Wilkins, she's a junior, and she's the other part of Knoxville's 1-2 punch. Wilkins is scoring 21.6 a contest, and Davis County will definitely have their hands full dealing with those two. Just going back last year, the first game that Davis County and Knoxville played last year in Bloomfield, Knoxville defeated Davis County 63-30, and then in the return matchup here in Knoxville a year ago, Knoxville beat them 71-34. So 2 lopsided victories for Knoxville, and we'll see if Davis County can keep things close or perhaps even spring the upset here tonight in Knoxville. Coming up next, we'll give you tonight's starting lineups. You're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road.
Hi, this is Kendall with Citizens Mutual. It's a busy time of the year, so we want you to save as much time as possible. Whether you need internet, TV, or phone service, we can handle all of them for you. We also have a great selection of TVs ranging from 32 to 65 inch, as well as appliances. Stop in today, and remember, Citizens Mutual is owned and operated by its customers. So when you walk in the door, we don't just treat you like a customer, we treat you like you're the boss, because you are. We're looking forward to seeing you at Citizens Mutual, just off the square in Bloomfield.
Hi, this is Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. I would like to personally invite you to see our updated inventory. We have a nice selection of tools, plumbing, flooring, tile, accessories, and as always, we can order in anything you might need. Josh is also available to offer you professional 3D drawings to design your new home, deck, or addition. We don't charge huge architect fees, but are confident you will be happy with our work. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Ellis Cocho along with Parker Stevens joining you back live here in Knoxville. We are just about ready to get started. Davis County versus Knoxville. Knoxville 5-0 on the season, 2-0 in the South Central Conference. This is a Knoxville squad that went undefeated, swept through the entire South Central Conference last year. Davis County 0-2 in conference play, looking for their first conference victory tonight. And man, they got a stiff test ahead of them. And they'll have their hands full with both Katie Kaichis and Maggie Wilkins. Nice looking gym here in Knoxville. I always like coming out here. Nice looking gym. Clean side. It's just a very nice gym to come to, and always enjoy talking to some of the people here as well.
Katie Kutchis broke a 10-year-old girls basketball record. In that game, Katie became the all-time leading scorer in school history.
So they just made the announcement that Katie Kutchis, in the last game that she played, became the all-time leading scorer in school history.
Sam ended her career with a total of 1,323 points from 2006 through 2010.
And actually, Katie has a little brother, Luke Kutchis. We'll see him in the second game in the boys game versus Knoxville versus Davis County. So you see a standing ovation for Katie Kutchis, giving her, recognizing her as the all-time leading scorer in the school. That's a good achievement no matter what school you go to, so congratulations to her. All right, let's get into the starting lineups. The starting lineups are brought to you by Davis County Schools. One school, one community, one goal, the best that we can be. First up, let's go with Davis County, 3-3 on the season, 0-2 in the conference. Head coach Dave Mason has this starting five. Hannah Schooley, a 5'6" senior. Briley Law, a 5'7" sophomore. Sophia Young, a 5'6" freshman. Sophie Sparger, a 5'7" senior. And Morgan Petefish, a 5'8" junior. And now for the Knoxville Panthers. 5-0 on the season, 2-0 in conference play. And I think last year they turned off the lights here, but apparently they're not doing that now. Either way, this is a deadly Knoxville squad. Their head coach is Jen Udemart. Maggie Wilkins, a 5'7" junior. Marley McKay, a 5'9" junior.
Junior, number 5, Tara Udemart.
Tara Udemart, a 5'9" junior. Emma Duncan, a 5'5" freshman. And finally, the all-time leading scorer in Knoxville school history, Katie Kutchis, a 5'9" senior.
Head coach for Knoxville, Jim Udemart, assisted by Troy Pierce.
So we will step away from the national anthem, and when we come back, the tip-off between Davis County and Knoxville coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Here's to you, the intrepid explorers, driven doers, and off-road adrenaline addicts. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road brand. Now's the time to celebrate. Enjoy savings up to $3,500 during the Polaris Great American Thank You.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They are proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're here, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to check them out on Facebook or visit their website at shopbrothersmarket.com. Stop in and see them today at Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The tip-off is brought to you by Brothers Market, where they treat you like family. Petefish and Udemart to tip it off, and the tip-off is controlled by Knoxville shooting the basket to our right. 5-0 on the season, and right away Udemart is alone underneath, and she gets the easy deuce.
Udemart
2 to nothing Knoxville, just getting started here at Davis County. Schooley in the right corner, tried to throw it cross court to Law. It gets tipped away and stolen by Kaichis. Katie Kaichis knifing through the defense, passing it down low, stolen away by Pete Fish. Early turnover to both sides. 2 to nothing, Davis County trails, 30 seconds gone from the ball game. Young along the baseline, lost it out of bounds. Davis County turns it back over to Knoxville. Knoxville dressed in white. Kaichis with the ball at the top of the key. Looks like she's being guarded by 2. Duncan gives it up to McKay. Really sagging off McKay. Kaichis with the left side 3. That's too strong. Rebound is pulled down, and the putback is good from Emma Duncan. 4 to nothing Knoxville. 1:03 gone from this ball game. Sparger with a right-handed dribble to the right side, dishes off to Young. Baseline jumper, too strong. Weak side rebound, reeled in by Wilkins of Knoxville. Back comes Knoxville, up 4 to nothing. Kaichis gets the feed, top of the key. Now Wilkins pulls up at the foul line, got it. Maggie Wilkins with their first 2. Second leading scorer. She'd be the leading scorer in most squads at 21.6 a game. And now a turnover on the other end by Davis County. Schooley throwing it a bit too high for Law near the half-court line. And it's another turnover against Davis County. And an early timeout called by head coach Dave Mason of Davis County. Knoxville 6, Davis County nothing with 6:29 remaining in the first quarter. First quarter is brought to you by Citizens Mutual. Think of them first for all your high-speed internet and television needs. Always a good atmosphere here in Knoxville. The students, and you'll see them when we pan the camera to the left, stay standing the entire time, and they, with this being a week before Christmas, they are wearing their holiday-themed garb. Taking to heart the phrase, don we all our gay apparel. 6:29 remaining in the first quarter. You guys heard the Deck the Halls before, the song. Come on now. Maggie Wilkins gets the inbound pass, and she dribbles it across the timeline. Davis County playing, looks like to be a triangle and 2. Baseline jumper rattles out. That was from Duncan. The offensive rebound pulled out by McKay. Loose ball, still loose, and finally, after a bit of wrestling, a jump ball is called, and the possession arrow goes to Davis County. That was Briley Law, who had a vice-like grip on the ball and would not let go. Sophia Young was not looking for the inbound pass, but she managed to recover, but she throws it away to Kaichis. Katie Kaichis the other way, lays it in. Kaichis with the steal and the hoop, and it's 8-0 Knoxville, 2 minutes gone from the ball game. Sparger on the high left to Young in the wing. Dribbles baseline, tried to float a pass, but it hit the rim, and it comes down to McKay of Knoxville. Now Udemart driving the lane and lays it in. Tara Udemart makes it 10-0 Knoxville. 5:40 remaining in the first quarter. Sparger looking over the defense. Knoxville playing man-to-man. Floats a pass into the post. Too high for Pete Fish, out of bounds. And the ball goes back to Knoxville. Knoxville's opened this game on a 10-0 run. 5:25 remaining in the first quarter. Wilkins in the high post. Dishes it to Duncan. Pass for Kaichis is picked off by Schooley. They have numbers if they hurry. Schooley pushes, bumps into Duncan. No call as she puts up the shot. It's short. Kaichis throws it up ahead to McKay, who lays it up and in. Kaichis being very unselfish, throwing it up ahead to Marlene McKay to make it 12-0 Knoxville. 4:56 remaining in the first quarter. Sophia Young, top of the key Sparger. Right wing Schooley with the shot fake, drives baseline. Her floater goes off the side of the backboard, and the rebound is reeled in by McKay. Kaichis up ahead to Udemart, another easy hoop for Knoxville, and another timeout called by head coach Dave Mason of Davis County. Another 30-second timeout. 4:38 remaining in the first quarter. It is 14-0 Knoxville. And head coach Dave Mason looking at his team and offering some advice before they head back out. What they do here in Knoxville is that they have at each home game, they honor some of the Knoxville's finest young students. You may see a couple of little ones running around. And the kid captains are chosen because they do their very best at school each day, showing Panther pride in the Panther way. And Mia and Brooklyn are the kid captains for the varsity game tonight. And you saw them going out and offering the referees water during that break. Davis County ball, 14-0 here in the first quarter, 4:35 left in the opening stanza. Young dribbles around Duncan. Now weaves her way to the foul line, spinning on Duncan, dishes it back outside to Schooley, who backs it out towards the half-court line. She's being hounded by Wilkins. Schooley with a bounce pass. Now Pete Fish, her shot is too strong. A weak side rebound pulled down by Briley Law, and now a tie-up between Pete Fish and McKay. Jump ball is the result, and the possession arrow goes to Knoxville. The first 14 points of this game have gone to Knoxville as we come up on the halfway point of the first quarter. Wilkins looking over the defense. Kaichis, a long top of the key three, too strong, and long rebound comes down to Schooley of Davis County. Davis County looking for their first points of the contest. Young a bit out of control, misses the layup from the left side. Wilkins coming back into the front court for Knoxville, spinning through a double team and laying it in for two. Maggie Wilkins with 4, 16-0 Knoxville. 3:37 remaining in the first quarter. Pete Fish, about 25 feet away from the basket, whips it to Young in the right corner. Working on Duncan, picks up her dribble. Now Sparger. Top of the key, Brawley Law. Dribbling on Kaichis. Left corner, Pete Fish. Back into the top of the key. That's Hannah Schooley. 3:15 remaining in the first quarter. Davis County looking for their first points of the evening. Schooley at the foul line. And they called an offensive foul on Schooley, who pushed off, according to the referee, before she let go of that shot in the paint. That's the first foul on Hannah Schooley.
Foul on Schooley, her first, team first.
.305 remaining in the first quarter. Knoxville up 16-0 with the ball. Kaichis being guarded by 2 Lady Mustangs. McKay knifing it to the lane, dishes off to Unimart, lost it. Kaichis, however, recovers. Top of the key three coming up for Wilkins. Count it. Maggie Wilkins, averaging 21.6 a game, has 7 here in the early going. 19-0 Knoxville. Another turnover by Davis County, their 8th of the game. Back comes Knoxville. Unimart. Top of the key, Kaichis got slapped away by Pete Fish, but it comes back to Kaichis. Duncan with the shot fake, shot from the elbow is no good. She gets her own rebound, however, but her pass back outside, stolen away by Sparger, and she got it poked away from her, and Kaichis comes back with it for Knoxville. Knoxville up 19-0, 2:09 remaining in the opening quarter. Duncan thought about the three. The three will be taken by Unimart at the top of the key, but she misses. Rebound pulled down by Law of Davis County. Under 2 minutes left to go. Davis County trails 19-0. Sparger drives baseline, fouled on the drive, and actually they'll say that it's a 2-shot foul. Nice move by Sparger on Unimart, and Unimart's called for her first foul. So Sparger heads to the line to shoot 2. And her first free throw is good. Davis County's on the board. One more free throw coming up for Sophie Sparger. Sparger splits the trip. On the rebound, over the back is called on Pete Fish of Davis County. That's her first. Phoebe Morris checked into the game for her first action of this contest for Davis County. Charlie Heffron has checked in as well for Knoxville. Kaichis brings it up for Knoxville. They lead 19-1 with 1:42 remaining in the opening quarter. Duncan to Kaichis. Left wing three. Book it. Katie Kaichis has 5. That's her first triple of the game. 22-1, Knoxville leads. Young almost traveled, managed to keep her pivot foot. Sparger with the left-handed drive into the paint, and she lays it in. Sparger has all 3 of Davis County points. 22-3 is the Knoxville lead. A minute 15 remaining in the first quarter. Heffron left all alone in the left corner, gives up to Kaichis. Udemark cutting into the lane. Kicks it into the right corner. Jumper by Duncan's no good. Offensive rebound, and the stick back is good by Charlie Heffron. That's her first bucket of the game to make it 24-3. Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Schooley with the ball fake. Left-handed drive. Floater in the paint, and she got it. Nice move by Hannah Schooley for her first bucket of the game. She leads Davis County in scoring with 9.5 a contest, and it's 24-5. Back the other way. Missing up from up close was Kaichis. She kicks it back out to Udemar, and she rattles into 3. Beg your pardon, that was McKay. McKay hits a triple to make it 27-5. 30 seconds left in the opening quarter. Sparger took a bump, no call as she missed a shot from up close. Udemar grabs the rebound, up to Kaichis. Duncan on the left side. Throws it to a cutting Kaichis, surrounded by 4 Mustangs. Her shot hit the support at the top of the backboard, and that gives the ball back to Davis County. Brett Law in the game, replacing Hannah Schooley.
Long in for Davis County.
So Davis County 5, actually we'll just let this one go because it's 12.7 seconds left in the opening quarter. Young to Sparger, 7 seconds left. Sparger with 6, dribbles to the right side with 5. Now Young with 1, spinning, and she will not get a shot off before the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Knoxville 27, Davis County 5 on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
This is Sherry Lawson. Hey, all you Davis County Mustang fans, the agents at Northside Insurance are just like you. We support the Mustangs too. We are proud to live in Bloomfield where we help families like yours with auto, home, business, farm, life, and retirement. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give us a call at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville today at 664-2362. Go Mustangs! Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Knoxville 27, Davis County 5 as our score as we welcome back to Knoxville. It's the start of the second quarter. Young gives it up to Sparger, and she is called, actually they call moving screen off the ball against Phoebe Moore. That's her first. Team's third, and that is the 10th turnover against Davis County in this ball game. 27-5, Knoxville leads here in the early stages of the second quarter. Steps called against Duncan of Knoxville. Davis County gets it back after the turnover. Turnovers are brought to you by Geotech Materials. Call Jody at Geotech Materials to get a steal and all your sand, dirt, and wash gravel needs. Moore throws it to a cutting Pete Fish on the right side. Fadeaway jumper hits the side of the backboard. Wilkins speeds it ahead for Knoxville. Wilkins still comes to a stop. Top of the key, Duncan. Thought about the 3, now she takes it, and it barely grazes the front of the rim. Rebound loose near the half-court line, picked up by Udemart. Throws it into the post of Heffron. Too strong with the shot. Weak side rebound is collected by Sparger. Back comes Davis County trailing 27-5. In the right corner, Young. Right wing, Sparger. She dribbles to the top of the circle. Cross-court pass to Law. Driving baseline, cut off by Wilkins. Now Sparger near half-court line. On the high right, Young gets a pick from Pete Fish as she dribbles left. Moore's pass is tipped, but reeled in by Young in the left corner. a jump ball called on a tie-up, and the possession arrow goes to Knoxville.
Barker in for Davis County.
Brett Barker in the game for Davis County, replacing Morgan Petefish. Kaichis to Wilkins. Udemar, left wing three, short. She gets her own rebound, however. Wilkins, about 5 feet away from the three-point line, knocks it down from downtown. That's her second three of the game. She now has 10. She's the first scorer in double figures. Knoxville 30, Davis County 5. Now a steal by Wilkins. All alone the other way, left-handed layup is good. Maggie Wilkins now with a dozen. And with 6:09 left to go in the second quarter, Knoxville leads 32-5. Young dribbles around Duncan, lays it up. No good, but 2 shots are coming up from the foul line for Sophia Young. Foul called on Emma Duncan. That's her first. Duncan's a 5'5" freshman. Sophia Young is a 5'6" freshman for Davis County. So they may see quite a bit of each other throughout their high school career. Sophia Young misses the first free throw. Each Mustang free throw this season is brought to you by Wells Hometown Drug, offering free delivery in Bloomfield. Second free throw coming up for Young. Got it. 32-6 is the Knoxville advantage. 2 minutes gone from the second quarter. Wilkins speeds into the front court. Kicks it into the left corner. Duncan drives. Floater in the lane is good. Nice move by Emma Duncan. That's her second bucket of the game. She has 4. 34-6 Knoxville over Davis County. Briley Law coming back for the Lady Mustangs. They snapped a 3-game losing streak in Corydon on Saturday as they beat Wayne. And they're finding the sledding tough here in Knoxville thus far. Law on the runner on the baseline, got fouled by Duncan, I believe. We'll see what the official call is, however. It is Duncan. That's her second. And Briley Law heads to the line to shoot 2, looking to get on the scoreboard. Law's first free throw rattles in.
Free throw by Law. Udemar for Duncan for the Panthers.
Tara Udemar is back in the game for Knoxville, replacing Emma Duncan. The second free throw by Law is too strong, and the rebound is collected by Kaichis. Pearson tosses it inside. Nice ball movement, and with the open jumper on the left side was Udemar. It rattled out, however. Offensive rebound pulled in by Udemar, but Duncan misses the 3 from the left wing. Briley Law collects the rebound, outlets it up ahead to Sparger, who misses from the left side. Was about at the left block. Rebound was slapped out of bounds by Knoxville, and the ball stays with Davis County. Knoxville 34, Davis County 7, 5:05 remaining in the second quarter. Sparger looking for a teammate. Tried to throw it to Law in the right corner, but it got knocked out of bounds by Wilkins. It stays with Davis County. Sparger to trigger it in for the Lady Mustangs. Briley Law could not handle the pass, and he had stolen away by Kaichis. Not a good pass, however, by Sparger. And Kaichis gets the steal and the bucket. She now has 7. 36-7 Knoxville. Brett Law for 3 on the other end, and Brett Law has really found a touch from downtown here recently. She had 3 3-pointers in her win versus Wayne on Saturday. That's her first triple tonight. 36-10 Knoxville. 4:30 remaining in the second quarter. The 3 is missed by Pearson in the right corner. Weak side rebound, however, collected by Udemar. Runner in the lane by Wilkins is no good. McKay with the offensive rebound. Stick back won't go, and Barker clears for Davis County. Briley Law speeds into the front court, comes to a stop. Right corner, Brett Law dribbles to the top of the circle. Sparger gets cut off with the left-handed drive by Pearson. Good defense by Pearson. Briley Law on the right side faces a double team, and the ball got ripped away from her. A jump ball, however, is called. Then the possession arrow says the ball stays here with Davis County. Knoxville 36, Davis County 10, 3:59 remaining in the second quarter. Schooley is checked back into the game. She'll trigger it in for Davis County near the Knoxville bench. Law in the right corner. Drives baseline on Wilkins, cut off. Pass inside to Barker is knocked away and stolen by Kaichis. Up ahead for Wilkins. Tracked it down before she reached the end line. Pass inside is to Pearson, but Pearson can't get the shot to go from just outside the paint in the left corner. And the rebound pulled down by Davis County. Back come the Lady Mustangs, down 36-10. 3:30 remaining until halftime. Brett Law in the left corner. Top of the key, Schooley couldn't catch the pass cleanly. Thought she might have gone up with a three. She caught it cleanly. Pick and roll between Schooley and Brett Barker. Barker fouled at the rim. 2 free throws coming up for the 5'10" sophomore. Foul called against Kaichis. That's her first. Brett Barker to shoot 2, and she makes the first. Macy Hill comes into the game for the first time for Davis County, replacing Brett Law. Second free throw coming up for Brett Barker. Off the front of the rim, rebound vacuumed in by Udemart. Wilkins comes to a stop. She traveled. She tried to stop and pop from the left elbow, but the referee said that she took one step too many. Davis County ball off the turnover. They trail 36-11. Briley Law tried to throw it to Schooley on the left wing, and it went out of bounds. Another turnover by Davis County gives the ball back to Knoxville. Jumper is good. A 12-footer by Emma Duncan. That's 6 points for her. 38-11. Knoxville leads Davis County with 2:48 remaining in the second quarter. Law walks it across the half-court line, being guarded by Kaichis. Left side, Schooley whips it into the corner to Moore. Spinning at the baseline, and she's called for steps. Kaichis brings it up for Knoxville. She tries to go coast to coast. She does count it, and the foul. Katie Kaichis averaging 28 a game. Really letting her teammates doing the work. That gives her 9 in the game. Foul called on Brett Barker. That's her first. And so Kaichis will look to complete the three-point play from the foul line, and she does. Knoxville 41, Davis County 11. Law across the half-court line. Schooley making a nice move on Wilkins, but pass too tall in the right corner for Hill. Davis County turns it over back to Knoxville. Kaichis into the front court with 2:11 remaining in the second quarter. Knoxville started this game on a 19-0 run, and they have not looked back since. Another mid-range jumper knocked down by Emma Duncan to give her 8. 43-11 is our score. Davis County looking to try to finish this first half strong. Briley Law to Schooley, dribbles right into the paint. Lost it, however, and coming away with the ball is Udemart of Knoxville. Kaichis looked like she'd lost the ball, and Davis County comes away with it. Briley Law to Schooley. Right-handed dribble at the top of the circle, being guarded by Wilkins. Crossing over now on Wilkins. Runs into her. Ball is loose near the right corner. Gathered in by Law. She tried to throw it into the post. Barker was there in the right block, but the ball got knocked out of bounds by McKay of Knoxville. Davis County ball with 1:13 remaining in the second quarter. They trail Knoxville 43-11. Moore Short jumper spins out, and a rebound foul on the rebound. Called against Knoxville, looks like. And the foul's against McKay. That's her first.
Foul on McKay, her first, team's fifth.
Sophia Young to inbound underneath the Davis County hoop with 1:09 remaining until halftime. Barker can't handle the pass, but Sophia Young grabbed the loose ball. She weaves her way through traffic and comes back to the top of the key. Law, baseline drive left. Got her shot rejected by Kaichis, and a foul is called on Kaichis, who laughs a little bit. She can't believe the call, but that is her second foul. Bradley Law heads back to the line to shoot two.
Her second, team six.
She split a trip from the foul line earlier this quarter. Law can't get the first free throw to go. 58.6 seconds remain here in the first half. Law misses both free throws. Kaichis up ahead to Duncan, but she got it stolen away from her by Law. Good hustle by Bradley Law. 50 seconds remain until halftime. 43-11 is the Knoxville advantage. Davis County with the basketball. Hill on the high left. Knifes her way to the basket, but she's double teamed. Picks up her dribble. And now her pass is picked off by McKay. Up ahead to Wilkins. And the layup is good by Maggie Wilkins, who leads all scorers now with 14. 45-11 Knoxville, 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Law picks up her dribble. Young on the left side, dribbles behind her back, being guarded by Wilkins. Young lost it momentarily. We're down to 10 seconds left in the second quarter. Hill with 5, with 4, holding on to the ball with 3, with 2. Runner good if it goes, and she knocks it down. Macy Hill beats the buzzer with a runner. And that is the way the first half ends. Knoxville dominating in this game. They have a 45-13 lead over Davis County. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll start the halftime show brought to you by Dixon's Floors and More. See Shannon and the team in Ottumwa for all your flooring, cabinetry, and fireplace needs. You're watching Davis County basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060.
Hi, I'm Karsten. And I'm Callie. And we are the Neebs Girls. We would like to personally invite you to our parents' new store
on the south side of the square in Bloomfield.
Stop in and have them make you a custom shirt, hat, banner, sign, or even your school mascot.
They stay open late on Thursdays until 7.
We hope to see you soon.
Neebs Graphics, making you stand out.
Neebs Graphics on the south side of the Bloomfield Square.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, this is Kendall with Citizens Mutual. It's a busy time of the year, so we want you to save as much time as possible. Whether you need internet, TV, or phone service, we can handle all of them for you. We also have a great selection of TVs ranging from 32 to 65 inch, as well as appliances. Stop in today, and remember, Citizens Mutual is owned and operated by its customers. So when you walk in the door, we don't just treat you like a customer, we treat you like you're the boss, because you are. We're looking forward to seeing you at Citizens Mutual, just off the square in Bloomfield.
John at Collision Corner knows that when you get in an accident and need some work done on your vehicle, you want the process to go smooth and easy. That's why Collision Corner is your best choice. John is a preferred body shop, which means he can work directly with your insurance company. He will handle the claim from start to finish. Collision Corner knows you need your car back as soon as possible, and they will also pick it up and deliver it to you for free. When you have an accident, call John and his team at Collision Corner in Bloomfield, and don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, this is Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. I would like to personally invite you to see our updated inventory. We have a nice selection of tools, plumbing, flooring, tile, accessories, and as always, we can order in anything you might need. Josh is also available to offer you professional 3D drawings to design your new home, deck, or addition. We don't charge huge architect fees, but are confident you will be happy with our work. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Like to put my finger home.
The halftime show is brought to you by Dixon's Floors and More. See Shannon and the team in Atomo for all your flooring, cabinetry, and fireplace needs. Here in Knoxville, our halftime score, Knoxville leads the Davis County Lady Mustangs by a score of 45-13. And Knoxville started off this game on a 19-0 run, and they have not looked back since. Maggie Wilkins leads all scorers. She's the second leading scorer for Knoxville, but she has a game-high 14 in this contest. Katie Kaichis, the leading scorer for Knoxville at 28 a game, has 10 points so far in the first two quarters. Emma Duncan has 8. Tara Udemart has 6. Marley McKay has 5, and Charlie Heffron has 2. That wraps up the scoring for Knoxville. Davis County, led by Brett Law. She knocked down a three-pointer there in the second quarter. Sophie Sparger also has 3 points. Macy Hill has 2, as does Hannah Schooley. Briley Law, Sophia Young, and Brett Barker each have 1 point from the free throw line. Knoxville just shot 1 free throw in that first half, 1 of 1 from the charity stripe. Davis County 4 of 10 at the free throw line. Turnover's a big story about why Knoxville was able to race out to such a big lead. Knoxville only committed 5 turnovers, yet they forced Davis County to commit 16 turnovers in that first half. You saw during that first half, too, how Davis County tried a couple of junk defenses. They threw 2 defenders at Kaichis, but still it just seemed like there's no answer for Wilkins. Kaichis was kind of held in check, and if she gets held to 10 points again here in the second half, she'll be below her scoring average. And if you said before the game, hey, we held Katie Kaichis below her scoring average, I'm sure head coach Dave Mason would take that, but Maggie Wilkins has really stepped up her scoring with 14 points there in the first half. So that's the way the first half has gone thus far, not the way the Lady Mustangs would have envisioned. They trail Knoxville 45-13 at the halftime break. Once again, the halftime show is brought to you by Dixon's Floors and More. See Shannon and the team in Atomo for all your flooring, cabinetry, and fireplace needs. We'll be back to continue the halftime show, and you're watching Davis County basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. Are you installing a new septic system? The man to call is Jody at Geotech Sand and Stone. They have state-certified septic sand, as well as top-quality black dirt, fill sand, and washed gravel for landscaping. They also have large rocks to add to your landscaping. Geotech Sand and Stone has very competitive prices. Stop out and get a load, or have one of their contractors haul it for you. Call Jody today for more information at 799-1235. That's 799-1235. Geotech Sand and Stone, 3 miles west of Eldon on River Road.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, I'm Karsten. And I'm Callie. And we are the Neeps Girls. We would like to personally invite you to our parents' new store on the south side of the square in Bloomfield. Stop in and have them make you a custom shirt, hat, banner, sign, or even your school mascot. They stay open late on Thursdays until 7. We hope to see you soon. Neeps Graphics, making you stand out.
Neebs Graphics on the south side of the Bloomfield Square.
Here's to you, the intrepid explorers, driven doers, and off-road adrenaline addicts. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road brand. Now's the time to celebrate. Enjoy savings up to $3,500 during the Polaris Great American Thank You.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
This is Lisa Bell. Hey, all you Davis County Mustang fans. The agents at Northside Insurance are just like you. We support the Mustangs too. We're proud to live in Bloomfield, where we help families like yours with auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance. Get the professional coaching you need to win at life. Give us a call at Northside Insurance in Bloomfield and Centerville today, 664-2362. And go Mustangs! Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio, subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atumbo Radio Sports Network.
Here at halftime, our score is Knoxville 45, Davis County 13. Halftime show brought to you by the Dixon's Floors and More. See Shannon and the team in Atumbo for all your flooring, cabinetry, and fireplace needs. By the way, the second quarter was brought to you by Pulaski Lumber. Don't think twice about that project. Stop and see Chris Lucky and get all your projects done at Pulaski Lumber. This is the second to the last game for Davis County before the holiday break. They'll be in Albia on Friday to wrap up the 2019 portion of the calendar. And then after an extensive break, they won't be back in action until January 3rd, which is a Friday. And we'll ring in the new year by going down to Missouri to take on Putnam County down in Missouri. So that is Davis County's schedule for the next 2 games. But we still have another half here to play, and I'm sure head coach Dave Mason is just looking for his team to play hard against what is a very good Knoxville team. Talking with the play-by-play guy before the game for Knoxville, he said really the South Central Conference, he said honestly, Knoxville is probably the best team in the conference, and I would have to agree with him. He said the problem is they lost their first playoff game last year. Remember, they swept through the South Central Conference a year ago, so they're looking to just stay sharp for the postseason. Kaichis misses a 3 to open the third quarter. Rebound pulled down by Briley Law. Davis County has their starting 5 out. That's Sparger, Schooley, Briley Law, Young, and Pete Fish. Young to Pete Fish at the top of the key. Schooley, right corner 3. And she got it. Hannah Schooley opens the scoring in the second half with a triple to make it 45-16. Wilkins to the top of the key, Duncan. Udemar in the right corner. A long 3 by Kaichis, no good. And a rebound collected by Sophia Young of Davis County. Schooley fakes the 3. Now weaving through the lane is Young. Baseline drive by Sparger. Shot is no good. Weak side rebound pulled down by Pete Fish, and she gets the stick back to go. First 5 here in the second half scored by Davis County, make it 45-18. Udemar to a cutting Kaichis in the lane. Wilkins, left wing 3. Book it. That is 17 now for Wilkins to make it 48-18 Knoxville. 6:33 remaining in the third quarter. Now Duncan gets a steal, and back the other way she comes. Lost it over to Kaichis, and she's fouled underneath the basket. Foul called on Young. That's her first. First free throw is no good from Kaichis. If there's a flaw in the game of Katie Kaichis, it's her free throw shooting. Shooting just 59% from the charity stripe coming into tonight's game. She is 1 for 2 thus far. And she knocks down the second free throw. 49-18. Davis County trails. And they have the basketball. Sparker dribbled it off her foot out of bounds on the baseline. And the ball goes back to Knoxville. Knoxville started off the season 5-0, and they look well on their way to go to 6-0. But there's a nice defense by Schooley, a steal by Sparger off Kaichis. But Kaichis knocks it away from Sparger, who hits the deck. And actually, the ball goes all the way out into the lobby, so Kaichis went to go chase it. Kaichis returns. The ball belongs to Davis County with 6:05 remaining in the third quarter. They trail 45-18. Beg your pardon, 49-18. Sparker to Schooley. Right wing three. She's got another one. Schooley knocks down 2 threes here in the third quarter. 49-21 Knoxville. Now Kaichis had it stolen away from her. Law comes away with the pilfer, but she traveled in the backcourt. So Davis County got the turnover, but they turn it over right back. Knoxville ball underneath their own hoop. They lead Davis County 49-21. Kaichis lost it to Duncan on the top of the key. Udemart to the left of the circle. Kaichis, a long three is no good, and the long rebound is pulled in by Law. Nice positioning by Bradley Law of Davis County. Young speeds it into the front court. Schooley tries another three. Again, from the same spot, Hannah Schooley with 3 threes in the quarter. She now has 11, and a foul on the floor called against Davis County on the other end.
Foul on Sparger, her first, team second.
Foul called on Sophie Sparger, that's her first. And Knoxville wants to call a full timeout. Davis County has outscored Knoxville 11-4 here in the third quarter thus far. Let's step away with 5:19 remaining in the third quarter for 30 seconds. Knoxville leads 49-24 over Davis County on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Davis County trailing Knoxville 49-24. However, they have outscored Knoxville 11-4 here in the third quarter thus far. Kaichis to inbound underneath their own basket. Inbound pass comes into McKay, hands it back to Kaichis, knifing through the lane. Scoop shot is good around Sparger. Pretty shot by Katie Kaichis. Probably the head coach, Jim Udemar, probably told Kaichis, stop shooting those long threes and get closer to the basket. Kaichis now has 13 on the game, and it's a 51-24 lead. Sparger fouled underneath the basket on the other end. And it's on Duncan again. That's her third. Sparger to shoot 2. And the first one rattles in. Each Mustang free throw this season brought to you by Wells Hometown Drug, offering free delivery in Bloomfield. Sparger makes it 2 for 2. She has 5 points, and it's 51-26. Knoxville, 4:56 remaining in the third quarter. Kaichis to Duncan in the right corner, and she took too many steps before she let that shot go. So a travel violation gives the ball back to Davis County. Travels are brought to you by Collision Corner. Everywhere you travel everywhere in your car, and when it's time to get it looking like new again, bring it to John at Collision Corner. Don't forget to like them on Facebook. Young, a runner in the lane. It's good. And Davis County continuing to play well here in the third quarter. Kaichis takes it to the hoop and is fouled. Heads to the line to shoot two. Foul called on Briley Law, her first.
Foul Law, her first. Team's third.
51-28 is our score. 4:38 remaining in the third quarter. Kaichis gets the roll on the first free throw. That gives Kaichis 14 in the game. The 5'9" senior lines up her second free throw and puts it in. 53-28, Davis County trails. 4:35 remaining in the third quarter. A turnover. Young threw it away and it's stolen by Pearson. Kaichis for three. It rims out, and Briley Law grabs the rebound for Davis County. Law still into the front court. Sparger on the left wing. Driving right around McKay, but she can't get the shot to go. Good move by Sparger, but she couldn't get the hoop. McKay clears, up ahead to Wilkins. Left-handed layup by Wilkins is good. She now has 19 in the game. 55-28 is the Knoxville advantage. Davis County bringing it back as we are just past the halfway point here in the third quarter. Young to Schooley in the left wing. Sparger directing traffic. Pete Fish, floater in the lane, too strong, and all along underneath is Udemar for the rebound for Knoxville. Wilkins with the stop and go, popping from the foul line, rimming out. Sparger clears for Davis County and dribbles it back into the front court. Young, quick trigger three from the left wing is an air ball, out of bounds, Knoxville ball. Phoebe Moore comes into the game for Davis County, replacing Briley Law.
Moore back into the game for Mustangs.
Knoxville 55, Davis County 28, 3:15 remaining in the third quarter. Kaichis to Wilkins with the show and go. McKay thought about the three, instead dishes it to Kaichis. Driving baseline, count it, and the foul. She took an awful lot of contact from Schooley, but still was able to muscle it in. Bakerburn, they call the foul on Sparger. That's her second. So Kaichis has a chance to get the old-fashioned three-point play. And she does.
Free throw by Kaichis.
Knoxville 58, Davis County 28. 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Schooley to Pete Fish. Top of the key, Moore. Driving, kicks it back out to Pete Fish. Poked away by McKay. Unable to save it, however, is McKay. But she gets a nice round of applause from the Knoxville fans here on the near side who appreciated the hustle. Davis County basketball here on the near sideline with 2:51 remaining in the third quarter. Davis County 5 is Schooley, Sparger, Pete Fish, Moore, and Young. Sparger in the right corner, got her pass tipped away and stolen by Kaichis. Katie Kaichis dishes it to Wilkins, and there's the 1-2 punch for Knoxville. Wilkins with the lay-in. 21 points now for the 5'7" junior to lead all scorers. 60-28, Knoxville has shaken off the slow third quarter start. Schooley for three, air ball. Wilkins gets the rebound. 2:23 remaining in the third quarter. Knoxville leading 60-28 with a basketball. Udemar thought about the three. Kaichis, a long three. It hits the front of the rim. And there for the rebound is Moore of Davis County. Young slicing her way to the lane. Fouled by Wilkins. And Young has two free throws coming up. First foul called on Maggie Wilkins.
Foul Wilkins, her first, team second. Young to the line, shoot two.
Young to shoot two. She has 1 of 2 so far tonight from the foul line. Young's first free throw is too strong. Sullivan coming in for Knoxville, replacing Kaichis, and Brett Law coming into the game for Davis County, replacing Pete Fish. Second free throw for Young, off the back of the rim. Udemar clears for Knoxville. Wilkins working on Schooley. Udemar, left wing three. Can't get the roll, and a rebound comes down to Sparker of Davis County. She speeds it back into the front court. Schooley hit 3 3-pointers already in this quarter, and she has a fourth. Hannah Schooley with 4 3-pointers here in the third quarter. 60-31 Knoxville. 1:35 remaining. Runner on the other end is good by Wilkins. She has 23. Minute 28 remaining in the third quarter. 62-31 is the Knoxville lead. Schooley with the shot fake. Spinning on Duncan. Lays it up. It won't go. Nice move by Schooley, but she couldn't get the hoop. Sullivan gets the rebound, gets it to Wilkins, who pulls up from the foul line and knocks it down. 25 now for Maggie Wilkins. 64-31 Knoxville. 1:04 remaining in the third quarter. Law of Davis County throws in the left block to Moore. Fadeaway jumper off the front of the rim. Rebound goes into the right corner, and it's collected by Sullivan of Knoxville. Under a minute now left to go in the third quarter. Knoxville leading 64-31. Heffron toss it into the post to Sullivan. And a timeout called by Jim Udemart of Knoxville. It's a 30-second timeout with 39.8 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Rebounds this season are brought to you by Northside Insurance. When you have an accident, rebound your life quickly with insurance from Sherry and Lisa at Northside Insurance. And fouls are brought to you by Spillman Auto Parts. If you foul your vehicle up, call Eric and his team for all the car parts you need at the best price.
Halftime of the boys' game. Ducks for $1 or 6 for $5. Get them down with
Coming up after the girls' game, the Davis County boys will look for their second straight victory after getting their first win of the season last Saturday. They'll be taking on Knoxville, and that is immediately following this girls' game. Knoxville basketball coming out of the timeout. They lead 64-31 over Davis County. 39.8 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Udemart inbounds to Kaichis. Kaichis now guarded by Moore. She waves away the pick. And she gives up to Duncan. Back to Kaichis near the half-court line. Kaichis with a left-handed drive. Kicks it into the left corner to Heffron. Back to Kaichis. Knoxville looking to maybe play for one final shot. Udemar at the foul line to Duncan. Kaichis with 6 seconds left in the quarter. Udemar, left side three, and it's no good, and that's the end of the quarter after the rebound by Hill of Davis County. At the end of three, Knoxville 64, Davis County 31 on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Attention Southern Iowa, do you need a better night's sleep? Maybe it's time to get a new mattress. Dixon's Mattress Outlet in Bloomfield has the most competitive prices on new mattresses in all different sizes. Darren sells camper mattresses, commercial bedding, rollaways, special order sizes, bed frames, and mattress protectors. Call Darren today and he'll meet you at the warehouse. Dixon's Mattress Outlet, 641-664-3060. That's 664-3060.
Here's to you, the intrepid explorers, driven doers, and off-road adrenaline addicts. Thank you for making Polaris America's best-selling off-road brand. Now's the time to celebrate. Enjoy savings up to $3,500 during the Polaris Great American Thank You.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Fourth quarter here in Knoxville, and Knoxville leads Davis County 64-31. Law had it taken away from her by Kaichis, and Katie Kaichis goes all the way for the layup. Kaichis just straight up committed larceny against Briley Law. and got the hoop on the other end to make it 66-31 here in the opening stages of the fourth quarter. Law with the baseline jumper. It's no good, and Kite just clears for Knoxville, and she brings it back up. Now working on Phoebe Moore. Katie Kaitis is. On the right side, Wilkins. Top of the key, McKay. Unimart tosses it to McKay on the right block. Fadeaway jumper over Bradley Law, no good. Foul on the rebound, called against Unimart, who went over the back of Macy Hill. Second foul on Tara Unimart. Nobody really in serious foul trouble. Not a lot of fouls being called in this game. Sophia Young traveled on the other end. Running clock now with Knoxville up by 35. 6:40 remaining in the final quarter. McKay to Kaitis, working on Moore. Foul called. And it's against Macy Hill of Davis County. That's her first.
Foul on Hill. Her first, team fifth.
No free throws. Kaitis of Knoxville will inbound underneath their basket. McKay hands off to Kaitis. Back to McKay. Nice give and go from Kaitis to McKay. Kaitis had it at the foul line, just tossed it down low to McKay, who was left all alone. All the attention was to Kaitis. And now traveling called on Law in the left corner. 68-31 is our score. Knoxville leading Davis County. A line change, a fresh 5 in the game for Davis County. That's Sparger, Schooley, Barker, Pete Fish, and Sydney Henderson, who sees her first action in the game. 5:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. Knoxville 68, Davis County 31. Knoxville has won their games by an average of 29 points in this season thus far, as Kaitis misses. And they're well on their way to another blowout victory. Schooley bumped on the right baseline drive, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. Schooley had a heck of a third quarter. 4 3-pointers in that third quarter. She has 14 points so far today, and her first free throw is good. So Haddon Schooley now with 15. Each Mustang free throw this season brought to you by Wells Hometown Drug, offering free delivery in Bloomfield. Second free throw by Schooley is short, and rebound reeled in by Udemart. Kaitis up ahead to Wells. Jumper is pure. A 12-footer from Wells. Our first 2 of the game to make it 70-32 Knoxville. Henderson walks it up for Davis County. Barker on the left wing. Schooley about 25 feet away from the basket. Tried to drive to the basket, but she was denied by Wells. Good defense by Larissa Wells of Knoxville. Barker to Pete Fish. Comes to a stop and kicks it into the right corner to Sparger, and she is tripped up on her drive to the hoop by Udemart. That's the third foul on Udemart. Sullivan into the game for Knoxville, replacing Udemart. Duncan coming into the game, and this might be the last we see of Katie Kaitis as she leaves the game. Sparger to inbound for Davis County. Floats it to Barker, but it's stolen away by Heffron. Duncan. Now top of the key, Heffron with the show and go into the defense of Barker. Got a shot rejected. Loose ball near the Knoxville bench, gathered in by Duncan of Knoxville. Sullivan to Heffron. Shot at just with her feet on the free-point line is no good from Heffron. Sparker gets the rebound and speeds it ahead for the Lady Mustangs. Schooley had her shot rejected by Duncan. Barker tried to save it, but it goes right into the hands of Sullivan of Knoxville. Knoxville 70, Davis County 32. 3:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Heffron in the right corner. Right wing Duncan. Under 3 minutes now left to go. She tried to find Heffron in the left block, make that the right block, but the ball is stolen away by Sparger. Up ahead to Pete Fish. Layup is good. Morgan Pete Fish has 4. A timeout for a substitution called by Davis County as they bring in a fresh 5. So the fresh Mustang 5 is Hill, Tranquilino, Briley Law, Brett Law, and Gooden. 2:33 remaining in the fourth quarter. Knoxville 70, Davis County 34. Tranquilino almost had the steal here on the near sideline, but she stepped out of bounds. And the ball stays with Knoxville. Pearson inbounds to Duncan. Wells dribbles with the right hand at the top of the circle. Pearson driving on Tranquilino, but kicks it into the left corner to Duncan. Top of the key, Heffron with a show and go. Left corner, Sullivan. In the high post, Pearson gave it up to Duncan. Back to Wells. Now Sullivan about 25 feet away from the hoop. A minute 48 remaining in the fourth quarter. Duncan with a shot fake, gets closer, misses the shot, got her own rebound, and she's fouled. Foul called on Ashlyn Gooden, that's her first. Emma Duncan to shoot 2, and she hits the first. Duncan's second free throw is an air ball. Talk about two extremes. She switches the first free throw, and then the second free throw is an air ball. 90 seconds left to go in the ball game as we head towards the closing stages of this contest. Brett Law for 3, in and out from the left wing. Back comes Pearson for Knoxville. Wells, right corner jumper. No good from mid-range. Weak side rebound reeled in by Duncan, but she can't get the putback to go. Now a tie-up between Gooden and Heffron, and Gooden actually hit the deck pretty hard, but she bounces right back up. And the possession arrow goes to Knoxville. Under a minute left to go in the fourth quarter. There's a running clock, but Macy Hill has to get her shoe tied for Davis County. Sullivan inbound for Knoxville. Down low to Heffron, can't handle the pass. Stolen away by Brett Law of Davis County. Henderson throws on the right side to Hill. Gets a pick from Gooden as she dribbles left. Tried to split the double team. It got knocked away from her. Tie up, jump ball, Davis County basketball on the possession arrow as the time continues to wind down. 22 seconds now left in the fourth quarter. 74-31 is our score in favor of Knoxville. Gooden, fadeaway jumper, good by Ashlyn Gooden. Her first 2 of the year. Ashlyn Gooden gets on the scoreboard. Heffron on the other end misses the baseline jumper. Rebound goes out of bounds, and that should about do it as we have reached the end of this ball game. Knoxville, with a dominating performance, defeats Davis County by the final score of 71-36. We'll step away, and when we return, we'll start the Dixon's Mattress Outlet postgame show from here in Knoxville. You're watching Davis County basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
The busy farming season is here, and Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go for all your seed and fertilizer needs. They're focused on one thing and one thing only, providing their customers with the best products and services to grow the best crops possible. Farmers, call them today for liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed. They also offer crop protection chemicals and custom applications. See why other area farmers are turning to Bob Lawson and the staff at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, this is Kendall with Citizens Mutual. It's a busy time of the year, so we want you to save as much time as possible. Whether you need internet, TV, or phone service, we can handle all of them for you. We also have a great selection of TVs ranging from 32 to 65 inch, as well as appliances. Stop in today, and remember, Citizens Mutual is owned and operated by its customers. So when you walk in the door, we don't just treat you like a customer, we treat you like you're the boss, because you are. We're looking forward to seeing you at Citizens Mutual, just off the square in Bloomfield.
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, this is Chris Ledke, owner of Pulaski Lumber. I would like to personally invite you to see our updated inventory. We have a nice selection of tools, plumbing, flooring, tile, accessories, and as always, we can order in anything you might need. Josh is also available to offer you professional 3D drawings to design your new home, deck, or addition. We don't charge huge architect fees, but are confident you will be happy with our work. We look forward to meeting you at Pulaski Lumber, your start-to-finish lumberyard.
If you've been looking to take your nursing career to the next level, William Penn University is ready to help. With the RN to BSN program, you could have your degree in as little as 17 months. You'll find individualized attention from professors that care about your success. William Penn wants to see each and every student succeed in their education and life. That's why our advisors work with you to provide affordable tuition. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching Mustang basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The first half of our doubleheader is all over, and the Davis County Lady Mustangs fall to Knoxville 71-36. This is the Dixon's Mattress Outlet post-game show. Get a good night's sleep after every game with a new mattress from Dixon's. Call Darren today. Knoxville, right after the tip-off, raced out to a 19-0 lead, and they did not look back since. Knoxville outscored Davis County 27-5 after one quarter, 18-8 in the second quarter, and they led 45-13 at the half. Davis County started off on an 11-4 run in the third quarter. Knoxville, however, recovered and ended up outscoring Davis County 19-18 in the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, Knoxville outscored Davis County 7-5, most of which was under a running clock. Maggie Wilkins led all scorers, and the 5'7" junior for Knoxville had 25 points. Katie Keiches, who averaged 28 points a contest coming into today, had 20 points here tonight. Emma Duncan had 9 for Knoxville. Marley McKay had 7. Tara Udemart with 6. Charlie Heffron and Larissa Wells each had 2 points for Knoxville. Davis County was led by Hannah Schooley, who had a whale of a third quarter, knocking down 4 threes. And she had 15 points total. She was the only Mustang in double figures. Sophie Sparger had 5. Morgan Peafish with 4. Sophia Young and Brett Law each had 3. Ashlyn Gooden chipped in a bucket, and then Brett Barker and Briley Law each had 1 free throw. So Davis County ran into a clearly very good team in Knoxville and ended up being defeated 71-36. Now for the player of the game, brought to you by Neebs Graphics. Get all your Mustang apparel from Kylie and the team at Neebs. And really no mystery here. For the second straight game, Hannah Schooley is our Neebs Graphics player of the game, especially due to that very hot third quarter where she had those 4 3-pointers. So congratulations to Hannah Schooley, the 5'6" senior. She is our Neebs Graphics player of the game. Once again, our final score, Knoxville 71, Davis County 36. Knoxville continues their perfect mark on the season. They are 6-0, 3-0 in South Central Conference play. Davis County falls to 3-4, and their South Central Conference record is now 0-3. We would like to thank you for making us a part of your Tuesday night. The second half of our doubleheader is coming up shortly as the Davis County Mustangs look for 2 in a row as they go up against the Knoxville Panthers. We'll get you primed for that matchup after a short break. You've been watching Lady Mustang basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.